Let's talk about the 1% you've never heard of. Everyone who's seen more than a minute of financial news has probably come across something referencing the 1% of nations' wealthiest. There is a marketing obsession for this overrepresented population. The marketing is based on exclusivity. But for many people in the 1%, they almost always admit there was a healthy amount of luck involved. Luck like being born in favorable circumstances, having unexpected opportunities, or simply being in the right place at the right time. But what if you found yourself on the other side of luck's coin? And that's exactly where I would like to take you today. To another place of 1% exclusivity, but on the exact opposite side of healthy luck. To a place of less favorable circumstances, missed opportunities, or simply being in the wrong place at the wrong time. It can happen to all of us. And when it does, the results are less televised, but equally profound. Rather than speaking abstractly, let's review some figures. Every year, over 650,000 people declare bankruptcy due to medical bills. Or how about in the last 4 years? The number of seniors who lost their life savings from fraud increased over 300%. Like I said, the other side of luck's coin. And that's exactly the story of the 1% that we want to tell you today. The story of what happens to seniors who put aside a nest egg and lost it all in tragic, uncontrollable ways. We know it doesn't make for great marketing, but one thing those stats make is for great awareness. And we did say it could happen to anyone. As people who are listening to this and are older already know, there's a hidden stigmatism in the workplace. Employers don't want resume gaps. And that's before we discuss technical skill differences or energy of the younger generations. This makes the capacity seniors have to muscle their way out of this economic insecurity difficult, to say at least. With all these odds stacked against them, their personal confidence begins to fade. And I say, for what? Because they spent their entire life savings trying to save their spouse from a terminal illness? Now, that's not all cases in our 1%, but it's a lot more than you think. And more importantly, it is not zero. Rather than penalize this 1% of a lifetime of partial or periodic starvation, we should take a step back and remember we are blessed to live in the wealthiest nation in the history of the world. We hope to direct some of that wealth towards those who help build what we call home today. Through working together, there's a chance we can save these people's futures. That's our case for ElderEats, one of our 4 core programs here at Memorializers. For older individuals under a very food insecure situation, where food insecure is defined as they eat less than what their body needs. These individuals are in a starvation pattern, and their only hope is outside influences to aid them. For this group, many times it's hard for them to go to a food bank because they literally can't. Either they don't have the capacity to afford transportation, or something worse, like a winter storm. They do have a history of bad luck after all. That's where the ElderEats program comes in. We look to aid either directly or indirectly. A food delivery service depending on the personal situation of the individual or family. We want to bring back health and opportunity into the lives of individuals through their personal nutrition, allowing them to have the energy to fight off bad luck and fight for a meaningful life of happiness. At its core, ElderEats is about giving people the chance we all would want, the chance to live our lives, not living a life of forced malnutrition, where the fear around how to get your next meal is the norm. Equally important is to know, each time we deliver food, we remind our participants that there were people in the world who care for them and want to see them live productively. That feeling can be empowering to change the destiny of anyone, even the most marginalized. If this program interests you, you can learn more on our website at memorializers.org. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, remember, goodness is meant to be shared.